All right, what's up, YouTube, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great Friday. And yeah, that's it. That's it. But anyways, I want to talk about get this mic up here. I want to talk about flipping an account, flipping an account with using Traders Way account. I know a lot of people were asking about Traders Way, and do I still use it? And what are some benefits using Traders Way? Obviously, offshore brokers are easier to work with. They're less restrictive. They don't have a lot of restrictions like regulated brokers do. And I will always go with offshore brokers. I don't talk about using any US regulated brokers. I'll just be honest about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about using Traders Way. For the account, if you decide to get into Traders Way, I would highly recommend using their ECN account. So if you don't know, go click on their accounts, and on here it talks about the MT4 fix, MT4 variable, MT4 ECN. You would want the MT4 ECN. If not, if you want to try MT5 ECN, that's on you. It's just the same thing. It's just that MT5 has those custom orders that you can do for pending orders, and also MT5 you can look at the volume of spreads, prices, and all that stuff. But it's what I recommend. It's on you. I just go straight to MT4 ECN. Now the CT ECN is crypto, so that's on you if you want to trade their crypto account. I don't trade their crypto account. I would recommend going into Eagle FX. By far, I have no issues trading crypto with Eagle FX on their Bit account so far. So I will talk about Eagle FX and do another review on their Bit account later on. But I just want to dive in and talk about using Traders Way because this was the first account, and this was the very first broker that I looked into when I joined iMarkets Live back in January 2017, and then they also promoted FX Choice at that time. But like I said, I'm no longer with iMarkets Live. Like I said, you guys are wondering if I'm still with IML. I'm not with IML. I left them 2 months in the March, like the midweek of March of 2017. So you're talking like three years ago. So yeah, ECN account, that's something that you want to look into opening. Now, leverage. Let's talk about leverage here. So leverage, I would maximize the leverage as much as I can, right? You can use their leverage up to 1 to 1,000, and there's no limitations on the minimum deposit. So you can deposit as low as $10 using crypto, VLOAD. I don't use Bankwire for this, so it's just something in case you guys are gonna ask. So they allow all EAs, scalping, hedging allowed. So this is something they should always read, right? Platform, MetaTrader 4, Seed Trader. So let's see what else. I want to dive into the restrictions because I know a lot of people were asking about yeah, if I get there. Sorry guys. I'm trying to get into no, not refund, terms and conditions. I always recommend people to read the terms and conditions of any Forex broker. I don't know why people don't do that. Oh, I don't use bonuses. I do not recommend using bonuses because if you do use their bonus for Traders Way, it's kind of like borrowing money. And once your initial balance gets wiped out, then they take off your bonus, but then you pay a negative balance. Just something to think about if you decide to use a bonus from any Forex broker. So to me, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But if you really want the bonus and you think you're gonna maximize the leverage off the bonus, that's on you. For me, I wouldn't do it. Just my honest opinion here. I'm trying to think. There's a restriction on on their uh on their leverage, and I'm trying to find it because I just can't seem to find it. I'm being honest. Trying to find it right here. Come on, come on, come on. I know that I wasn't planning on making a long video on this. Maybe not, I guess. Oh, leverage. Here we go. Okay. No. They don't. I know they have a page where they talk about the restriction. Once you get to, that's why it's so important to read this. A lot of people think they can open the ECN account with Traders Way, and then they can trade 1,000 leverage all the way all the way up to whatever the account size is. If you trade the account more than 10,000 account balance, more than 10K, they're gonna lower your leverage to half of that, so it'd be turned into 1 to 500. And then once it gets to like 20,000 or 25,000, then they lower it down to like 1 to 100. So just something to think about when you get to that account balance, when you build the account up. They're not just going to give you 1 to 1,000 leverage for a higher account balance that you have. So if you were to deposit 100K, they're going to automatically adjust your leverage right away. So just something to think about when you decide that you want to flip an account and you want to put in 100,000 or 10,000 or 20,000. That's not something that I would do for flipping an account. I would never put 10,000 and try and flip it to 100,000. That's not even ideal for me. The reason being is because when you want to flip an account, you want to flip a small account that's reasonable to what you can afford, right? To lose. And if you put $10 and you flip it to 100, well, guess what? You turn 10 to $100 versus turning 10,000 to nothing. I mean, a lot of people think that they can put 10,000 and flip it. I highly doubt everyone's got that kind of skill set yet. So it takes a lot of mental focus when you want to flip an account, and you have to build the mindset behind all that with the discipline. So I don't know what your level of focus is when it comes to flipping. Um, I think I'll just leave it at that. Like I said, you should always read up what their disclaimer terms and conditions are being offered, especially with this type of leverage and using, the MT4 ECN account with Traders Way. I still use them from time to time. They're not my primary broker because my primary broker is LQDFX. I still use them. Like I said, I still have an account with them. Um, I mean, what else? I mean, like I said, the only time I really like using them is during high risk markets, when there's high market volatility. Other than that, I don't really use Traders Way. And so, like I said, you should always, like I said, always look into this and see what you want to do for. The other cool thing is that what they're doing is that they're offering half off, 50% off on their commission reduction. So I thought that was pretty cool on their end for them to do this. And that's it's I haven't seen any other broker announce this. Even LKDFX hasn't announced this. So Traders Way is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting them to do anything for their clients, but for them to offer this was being offered, if I'm correct, this is being offered, yeah, April 13th, which was 2 months ago until June 14th. So that's actually pretty cool. 2 months of 50% off on your commissions that when you trade the ECN accounts, on MT4 ECN, MT5 ECN, which is really cool to see that. So basically, your commissions are really, really low. And so this is something. This is something awesome on their end that they're doing. Like I said, so whether you guys want to take your chance or not on this broker, it's on you guys. It's totally on you guys if you guys want to go ahead and try Traders Way for yourself. Like I said, I made a lot of videos on, you know, calling them out and making them not the best broker, in my opinion, from what I saw 3 years ago. Obviously, they got a lot better, and I've been in contact with them, working with them, and so I gave them my full review response on what they should really work on, especially for people like us that come in to trade with Traders Way. And so, like I said, well, I want everything to be like I said, I want everything to work out, not just for myself, but for everyone that comes into trying out these brokers. You can't, like I said, you can't really believe all the reviews that you read, especially like I said on those websites. You got to try out the broker for yourself. You got to try out the deposits. You got to try out the withdrawals, and you got to talk with their chat support and their live support and see if if they're the right fit for you. Every broker has their own way of promoting and marketing out there, and if that's what they want to do, they're gonna lose their reputation and credibility behind it anyways. So just something, like I said, I just feel I'm repeating myself. But like I said, take a look at Trader's Way. And like I said, I just use ECN accounts. And then I'll talk about my next video for tomorrow would be using LMFX brokers premium account because they offer one to 1,000 leverage, and then also flipping an account with LKD effects. So stay tuned for that, guys. Peace.